Hey you all, it's me, Miss G, and Sasha, and welcome to Miss G and You. Just want to have a little quick conversation or discussion about life, life as it is. And this may not apply to everyone, but in my community, in my area of residency, things are changing. Things are changing all over, but I'm only speaking of the experience of what's going on around me. Things are changing. We've been in this COVID-19 pandemic well over a year, but things are changing for the better, but things are changing in a positive direction. The vaccines have been happening for a lot of people, and we started off with quarantine and lockdown and not being able to go to work, and students had to stay home and do distance learning and Zoom classes, and teachers distance teaching, and people losing their jobs, people being made to take a leave from their job, and then they were able to go back, and then that was shut down again, and just a whole lot of stuff that we've gone through. We drove through the streets like mad women and mad men trying to get to the store, and everything's off the shelf, and making sure we had enough food and non-perishables and plenty of water and lots of Lysol and cleaning supplies. I mean, we were all over the place. But at this day and time, things are much better, and the world is opening up again. For some of you, even during this pandemic, you kept working, especially those essential workers, and thank you for your sacrifice. Unfortunately, some lost their lives with being committed to helping others. And so again, we've gone through a whole lot, but things are better, are moving in a more positive direction to where the schools are opening and students will be received back, and teachers will be teaching from their classrooms. And I don't quite understand everything, but things are changing. And so we had to adjust to being at home and being on lockdown and social distancing and wearing our mask and making sure that we're wiping down and all of that, wearing gloves, and afraid to go and put gas in the car, and just a whole lot, so we know what we've been through. And so I've said all this to say we did what we needed to do to adjust. And that's why Miss G came to life to help us to adjust, to remind us or share tips and strategies to try to get us through. And here we are. And I feel like we're much more equipped, we're better, we're stronger, and able to deal with life. I think the pandemic showed us who we were and who we weren't. But now we're better, we're stronger. And a lot of times we don't learn the lesson or the lessons or become equipped until we experience the problem or the issue or the challenge, the struggle, whatever. And so just like we adjusted, we are going to have to readjust to life changing and moving towards the positive. And it's going to be hard. Just like it was hard for us to adjust. A lot of people were just not okay, didn't know what to do. And I know mental health issues and problems skyrocketed because people just didn't know what to do. And so now we have to readjust. And I can say that today, as opposed to a year ago, I'm better. And I can say that I adjusted well and was able to do my job and do it well. I learned some things. I was able to put more things into my work toolkit to get the job done. And so now I have to adjust or readjust. And so with all of our tips and strategies we have in our toolkit, we're going to go in that toolkit and look up the tools and strategies to help us in this new adjustment. We really are. Are we ready? We're going to get ready. And that's another thing. We know that change is coming. We know that we're going to have to readjust. We know that all that we maybe drug from our offices, we have to drag it back and put things in order and be prepared. So we already know that. So let's get that in our mind. No need to drag around and mumble and grumble because it doesn't change anything. It just highlights what has to be done or what's going to happen. So let's just get with it and let's just do it. And I think our transition will be a little bit better, manageable. Why? Because we're going into it with an open mind and open heart, knowing that it's going to be. So let's get prepared. Let's be prepared. Let's do what we have to do. Let's look in the toolkit and dig out those affirmations and those mantras, recite them, put them on, listen to them, take them in, do deep breathing, get out in the sun and walk, get the sun, get that vitamin D, make sure you're taking care of yourself as far as your good nutrition and getting some exercise in. And if you can't exercise, how about a good stretch? Drinking plenty of water. What else? There's so many things. Empowering yourself, knowing your skills and abilities, knowing what you are able to do. You still got it. Maybe a little rusty, or it may have transitioned into something stronger and more beautiful and more powerful because of what you've gone through. So there are a lot of things that we can do to get through. And all things happen for a reason, and sometimes we don't know why they happen. But I feel like we are better, we're stronger, and more capable to deal with life. So let's not get in a rut and get down and depressed. Let's keep going onward and upward, stronger. We got this. It's my aim to encourage and inspire all the time. And we're in this together. It's not just Miss G, but it's Miss G and you. And we're in this together. And so I hope what I share is encouraging and is food for thought and will help you to get on track or stay on track and do what you got to do to make it. And it's always my plan or my agenda to make sure that at whatever intersection somebody needs me, they may be in trouble, they may need an encouraging word, they may need to know that they are wonderful, beautiful, lovable, they are enough. When they're there, I want to make sure that I meet them, that they're not alone, and that they don't go to another intersection with even more sadness and more hopelessness. But that at every intersection, there's someone that I'm there. I'm on my game. I'm on my mission to make sure that I don't miss doing what I'm supposed to do. Because maybe there's an intersection someone's at and I was supposed to be there, but because I'm dragging my feet or I'm complaining, I'm having a moment of tantrum, that I miss them. I don't want to miss them. And so let's do all that we can to be as strong as we can and more equipped to be able to help ourselves. Because that's first. If we don't help ourselves, then we can't help others. If I'm sick, but I'm trying to help everybody else, I can't be at my best because I didn't take care of me. So let's take care of us. Let's do daily healthy coping skills and self-care and balance activities that keep us strong and keep us better prepared to be available for someone else, to be a listening ear, to be a word of advice or encouragement. Let's do this. We got this. So, yeah, that's my blurb for today. And if you like what you hear, if it resonates with you, if it's something that you can use and it really is food for thought and something that you can apply to your life to be ready, then like, subscribe to my channel, and share it. Push the notification bell, bloop, so that you don't miss out on these tips and strategies and food for thought sessions, so that we're together. Share what you're hearing. Share what's going to help someone, what's going to be beneficial for someone. We are doing this and we are in this together, and we are growing and we are stronger and more equipped together. Isn't that great? Together. Make it a great day. And until the next time, let's do this. We got it. We have what we need to make it. So let's make it. Later.